Hey, what's up, guys? Coach G here. I'm honored today to be joined by Nicole Cowan. Nicole is one of our 8-week Tone Up program participants, and she's made some amazing progress throughout her program. And I wanted to have her on today for her to talk about her journey, what she's done, what's helped her to hope to inspire and help others who are wanting to achieve the same results. So, Nicole, first off, thank you so much for joining me today on our live interview. I really appreciate it. And let me ask you this: how long have you been inside the Tandem community?
I've been a part of the community for 9 weeks now. I did the 8-week program, and now we're about a week out from the 8-week program. So
fantastic. So just over 2 months. And how did you first hear about Tandem?
I had a great friend who recommended. She knew I was on this weight loss journey. She knew I had peaks and valleys and ups and downs. And so she made the recommendation actually that I reach out, and she thought the Tandem team could really provide some support that I needed.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It sounds like you have a great supportive friends. And is your friend in the community as well?
She used to be. She's actually living in the Indy area now. So she used to be in my local community.
Oh, super cool. Okay. Awesome. Well, the Tone Up program is a relatively new program that has just been, that has just took off. So initially, how did you hear about it, and what influenced you to sign up for the Tone Up program?
Initially, when my friend had made the recommendation a while ago, I just started following the Facebook page of Tandem Nutrition. So when I was scrolling through my Facebook, I had noticed that you were offering an opportunity for the Tone Up program. So I typed 2 little words that really made a drastic change for me, and that was Tone Up. So I'm very excited once I got that initial email from you, and the process from that point was very simple. Receiving all of the instructions and the support that I needed from that point on. So
that's amazing. Yeah, I remember, being in the group. It's a private women's group, and you were very consistent with your check-ins. You asked great questions, and you worked so hard each and every day. And every time, I was looking forward to your check-ins each time, because you were just dropping, weight. So how much weight did you lose throughout these 8 weeks?
The 8 weeks, I lost 18 pounds.
Wow. And we were taking some measurements too. So 18 pounds, and how many total inches?
22.25.
That is amazing.
You can't forget that 0.25, because every quarter inch counts.
Yeah, so 18 inches and 22.25 pounds. That is actually incredible. And how do you feel now after just 2 months of losing almost 20 pounds?
Motivated to keep going. I think that I've often tried programs that have let me down, or I haven't seen any success. I'm more, as kind of the millennial generation, we're more instant gratification. So seeing those results really kept me motivated, and it has kept me motivated moving forward.
Yeah, I can tell you're really driven by results and seeing within day one. You were seeing some big change in the scale and in the measurements and things like that, which really kind of kept you just going forward as well.
Sure.
I guess my other biggest question is, what did you learn most throughout the Tone Up program?
I learned most that I don't have to kill myself with cardio. So that was so exciting when I first got the information that I could look through. I was fully prepared to have to get frustrated, like I typically do, after not being able to be a runner, which I am in complete admiration of anyone who can run, because I've just never been one who cardio-wise could be a runner. So when I found out that it was more in the weight room and more nutrition based, I was very excited to know that I wasn't going to have to be spending so much time doing cardio. So that was huge.
That's really amazing, Nicole, because I see a lot of people when they start like these weight loss endeavors, how they want to do a lot of cardio right off the bat just to make some really quick results. But, we actually had you start out doing, not very much. And despite that, your nutrition was dialed in from day one, and you just took off. I mean, each week, each check-in that you had just really impressed us as a team. So
thank you.
Again, we're just super excited. And, with where you're at now, where do you think you'll go next? Will you try the Tone Up program again? What will happen next for you, you think?
I was actually, so obviously we're all under quarantine now, so it's making it really challenging to meet your goals that you would typically achieve in the gym. I got to where the gym was a regular part of my day. I would get up, go straight to the gym, because that way I could stay on task. I could get the things done that I needed to do. So definitely through the quarantine that's kind of altered my daily routine, but I've still tried to do things to accomplish, which the Tandem team has done a great job of doing daily workouts and giving us alternatives to keep us moving in the right direction. But from this point, I was going to reach out to my personal coach, Boston. I've kind of been waiting on my gym to reopen, but just to kind of see what you recommend as the Tandem team. I wasn't sure if I really like the 8-week goal period. I'm one that wants to see results. I'm very goal oriented. So that 8-week short time period worked awesome for me. It really gave me something to drive and to achieve a goal to get there. I have a lot of weight that I really want to shed. So this is definitely the beginning of my road. So from that point, if there is another tone-up program that would alter the weight program and keep me seeing the results that I'm seeing, definitely I would love to go forward with that.
Perfect. Yeah, Coach Boston did a great job. For those watching, Coach Boston was Nicole's primary coach throughout the program. The two of them worked really well together, and so great. And we can definitely talk about those options about moving forward and like kind of what that looks like. One big question I have is, your outlook and perception of food before an exercise maybe, and then afterwards, how did that change, if at all?
Before, I saw it as more of a job, mainly because I didn't know what I was doing. I would walk into a weight room. I would be completely overwhelmed. Again, this is the beginning of my journey. My end result is pretty far away. So I would walk in, I'd be intimidated, I'd be overwhelmed. And if I couldn't figure things out, or if I didn't see the results, I would turn around and walk out within a couple weeks. So now I've invested into the membership. I've done the things, required to move forward. But that feeling of, one, not fitting in because I don't know what I'm doing, two, being overwhelmed, where do I even begin? All of that was removed by having the support from the Tandem team. I mean, the workouts were spot on. They were easy. I mean, if I didn't know some of the exercises, I could Google them and know how to do them within just a few minutes, or I could reach out to my coach to say, hey, give me instructions on how to do this. So initially going from being overwhelmed to now like, hey, I've got this. And actually having people at the gym look at me like, okay, she worked arms one day, back one day. She's doing this correctly, even though she is a newbie. So, it was really exciting from beginning to being so uncomfortable to getting to a point where I was ultimately comfortable and felt good about what I was doing and seeing the results.
Yeah. On top of your results, the one thing I'm most proud of, along with the amazing results you've made and the progress you've made in just a short time, is just the learning tools that you've kind of grasped and kind of hooked onto with not, learning now exactly how to lose fat in the way that best fits your schedule and that you enjoy. And it sounds like you're not feeling overwhelmed in the process.
No, absolutely not. It's been nice. Also walking into a gym, I can typically, if I'm not too sore from the prior day, I can burn through a routine in about 40 to 45 minutes in my gym and be out. And that's with a warm up and a cool down. So I'm a senior sales executive. I'm on the road. I've been able to alter my routines and even achieve them in a hotel weight room. So that's how flexible it is. And it's easy to integrate no matter where I'm at. If I'm at my gym, if I'm in the hotel, things like that. And I can also go about my life. I still have 2 teenagers at home that are keeping me hopping too. So the flexibility and having it be achieved in a time frame that's manageable has been awesome.
That is incredible. I'm so happy to hear that, Nicole. Seriously, I know this is just the beginning for you. You've made great progress initially, but I know this is just this is the starting point for all the progress you're going to make here on moving forward. So I'm excited to have you in the group. As you know, as a Tone Up member, you have a permanent presence in our group, no matter what. And whether you choose to do the Tone Up program again or another program, we just appreciate you and all your support.
Well, thank you. And likewise, same for you and Coach Boston, you were awesome. Thank you. And the rest of the team. I mean, there were even times I think Casey would jump in and give us advice, give us recipes, give us support. If we would ask a question within the group, she would be really eager to jump in and give her feedback on, hey, try this. And so the whole coaching staff was phenomenal at making sure we had rapid responses. We had the information that we needed to be successful.
Amazing. Amazing. And just one last question, Nicole, if there was someone listening to this today that maybe just feels stuck or frustrated, maybe want to give up with losing weight, what's some overall advice that you'd give them?
I would say the really nice, another part of the program that was really appealing to me is that food-wise, I didn't feel like I gave up anything. Again, I stated I have a busy life. I entertain clients. I have to sometimes be faced with situations that put me to make unhealthy food choices and nutrition choices. So the nice thing about that is previously I felt like I was all or nothing. I either had to stick to it, never getting off the beaten path, or I would completely dive headfirst off the cliff and go back to old ways. This program, if you have a meal that is not completely acceptable, one that we wouldn't find acceptable from a nutrition standpoint, you just alter the rest of your day. So that's what's been really great. If I'm faced with that situation where it consumes more of my macros in some way, I can plan for that. I know I need to have a lighter dinner if that's for lunch, or if I'm going to be put in a situation where that's my dinner, I just lower my macros throughout the day for the other things to be achieved and eat less fat because I know I'm going to be eating more fat at night. So I think that's one of the reasons I was really successful, is because I never really felt like I gave up anything. I just altered the other meals throughout the day to make sure that I was still hitting my macro goals.
That's amazing. That's so cool. How you have that such a healthy relationship with food, not excluding any foods and eating when you want to, and knowing that if you have a higher calorie meal at one meal, just adjusting the rest of the day could help you stay on track. So, wow,
Right.
this has been such an awesome interview, Nicole, and I just really appreciate your time, your participation, all your hard work, and
Thank you.
I'm seriously so impressed. I know, Boston, you worked very hard to help you lose the 18 pounds and 22.25 inches in 8 weeks. And like I said, I know this is just the beginning for you. And I'm really excited to follow along with your journey to see the progress you continue to make.
Thank you. I'm excited to be a part of the team.
Of course. We're so happy that you're part of the team as well. And for those who are watching, if you guys have any questions for Nicole, please drop them below, and we'll be sure to you bring her on again, answer some more questions, or maybe just do a different type of interview. But Nicole, thank you for your time today, and thank you for all your hard work. And as a team, we just really appreciate you and what you've done.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right. Talk to you soon, Nicole.
All right. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.